What's going on, guys? It's your boy Justin Worst back at it again. Before we get started, let's go ahead and show clear. We are clear. Nothing in the chamber. We are clear. No rounds in the magazine here. No live ammunition in the area. This is an empty box. We are in a safe, controlled environment. No women, children, anybody in the path of harm or the general vicinity of harm. We are safe. A couple things before we get going. I do like to be open and honest on the channel. This gun was purchased by me with my own money from my local gun store. Well, semi-local, Royston Gun and Pawn. I did, like I said, I did pay for it with my own money, so I have no reason to lie to you or anything of that nature. I did buy the gun. It came with one 17 rounder and two 21 rounders. I did opt to trade the 21 rounders. I had zero issues out of them, but they just weren't my style. So I did trade those. But for the most part, we have everything that comes with the gun. But the most important thing by far is come on, guys, give your sister a break and smash that like button. Come on, Ricky. Anyways, guys, so we are talking about the P365 Fuse today, guys. I have never owned a Sig. I've had a few older Sigs back in the day, but nothing that was modular like the 365. So I wanted to dive off into that, and I really messed up, guys. I really did. This gun has pretty much opened up an addiction to SIGs for me now. I guess you could say I am now a SIG fanboy. In the past, I've been a Springfield Armory fanboy. I did own the Hellcat. I do have the Echelon. I recently got rid of the Hellcat for another SIG P365 that I'm going to build for my wife. We're going to do that on the channel as well. That's going to be the best carry gun for your wife, right? So I'm going to do a build on that. It is a 365X with the manual safety, but we're going to deck it out. We're going to make it perfect for the wife, and then we're going to gift it to her and maybe have a little footage of her shooting it, do a wife reveal for you guys. So y'all going to be like, how in the hell Ricky do that? Shit. Anyway, so guys, this initially was going to start out as a 1,200 or 1,000 round review, and at about 1,000, I ran into a hiccup. But while waiting on the hiccup to be resolved or find out why the hiccup occurred, I shot another 200 through it. So then I got in the stuff to take care of the hiccup, and I ended up shooting a couple hundred more through it. And then I was like, well, I'm going to get the video up, and I shot like another 50 through it, and I shot another 100 through it. And before you knew it, I was at 2,000 rounds, at least. I'm being modest with that, honestly. I did buy all the ammo myself. We shot, these were 115 grains. There were some cheap full metal jackets. We shot a lot of Max Tech. These were 124s, but I also shot 115s in that brand. Some Patriot 2A. Those were 124s. Shot a couple boxes of those. Scorpions, I think, were the cheapest ones, and I shot a lot of those. No issues. We did shoot a bunch of Blazer Brass 124s, some Federal 115s. We're going to put this one to the side for a minute. And then we shot some Synthetech range ammo. I shot a couple boxes of these. I didn't really, I didn't have any issues out of them, but I just didn't see spending the extra money to get them. But I wanted to have a little bit of variety for you guys. Some of the Max Tech were aluminum case, zero issues. We did shoot some PCM bronze full metal jackets in 115 grain as well. We also shot 2 boxes of their hollow point 115s, I believe. We did shoot a couple boxes of critical defense plus Ps, and then some regular critical defense. I think probably $100 in total in rounds on that. I felt like it was kind of wasting my money because I am deciding to change some of my carry ammo around. Get to that. I also shot some Hornady Black in there. I got some of those on sale, I think around Father's Day, and I had 4 boxes of them. So I shot those. But either way, we had about 2,000 rounds through the gun um, as of today, maybe a little more. But I did have 2 issues. Now, originally, I had 3 malfunctions with the Liberty Ultralights. Now, this is going to be my new carry ammo, and when I went to test it in this gun, I did have my first malfunctions, but we'll get to that. I reached out to Liberty with a video just to see if they could kind of tell me what was going wrong, because what was happening is the slide was locking back to the rear while the full mag was in the gun. So I would shoot. You could tell on the video. I'm not going to put the video up. You could tell in the video that I wasn't riding the slide lock or anything of that nature, but it happened. So I reached out to Liberty and just to send them the video and see if they had any ideas of why it would be doing that. They sent me out 100 rounds to run through the gun to show that it was not their ammo, which I think is very awesome. They pretty much told me, say, hey, man, you know, we guarantee it wasn't our ammo's fault. We're going to send you out some more. Now, like I said, I did have video footage of this, so don't go calling Liberty up and going, hey, man, I had a malfunction. I need 100 rounds. So I did have video footage of it, video proof. I shot those 100. Well, I did save 1 box. I saved 1 box. So I shot 80 through the gun, 0 issues. So at that point, we were at about 1,300 rounds, and I threw some of these federal 115s in there, and it done it again. From the research that I've done, I do believe it's something to do with the mag feed lips. Now, I did not ever have a malfunction in the 221 rounders that I had, but all the malfunctions have occurred on this 17 rounder. But I'm 100% positive that it is the mag, because, like I said, it's odd to have maybe 6 malfunctions total out of the 2,000 rounds and all of them be on the same mag. But like I said, Liberty knocked it out of the park. They basically said, hey, listen, dude. I mean, in a respectful way, they said, listen, man, it's not our ammunition. We're going to send you out some. You know, if you have the same issue, we'll do whatever we got to do to make it right. 80 rounds through it, no issues. These are the best rounds on the market, and that's why I chose to go with them. I'm not going to say that. Sorry, the snow's melting. We don't get snow very often in Georgia, so it's kind of wild to get it today. We got a few inches. That's what she said. Anyways, so I'm going to be going with Liberties from now on. They're half the weight, man. They make it so much more comfortable to carry. And if they're going to stand behind their product like that, just for some random dude like me, you know, I imagine they'll do that for everybody. 100% positive that it is not on Civil Liberty or Liberty ammunition. Their ultralights. I'd highly, highly, highly recommend you go buy you a box of these and just see the difference. I'm telling you. So here's some of the specs on the back. I'll let y'all pause the screen. I don't want to get into it too far. But Liberty ammunition, their ultralights, that's all I'm putting in my carry guns from now on. So besides that, guys, those were the only failures. And like I said, it was a slide lock issue every time. So I would fire off one of the first couple rounds in the mag, and where my hands fit on this gun, I'm nowhere near the slide lock. So I don't think it was an issue of me riding the slide. I think it has something to do with this magazine right here. But I may get in here and buff the feed lips out or something. But like I said, I mean, I've even put a few hundred more rounds through it since the last malfunctions and haven't had any more. So definitely believe it is a magazine issue. But other than that, this gun has been a dream. This gun has pretty much been an onset of Sig addiction. I will go over a little bit on what we have done to it. I do have a Holosun EPS carry. I do pick up all my optics from Freedom Gorilla, and I suggest you do the same thing. You order from them one time, and you'll see what I mean. These guys get you your product quick. From most states, they have free shipping. They're very knowledgeable. They get right back to you. They have their own channel here on YouTube, so if you go to install yours, they have a video of you installing your the optic you buy from them. They always send a little goodie in the box. Uh, First thing I bought from them, I got a few stickers. The next thing I got a patch. The next thing I got a magnet, and that's always a great feeling to know that a company is just going to throw a little something extra in there to show you they care. They did give me this optic at cost. I reached out to them, let them know what I had going on, what build I had, but I had built a relationship with them through purchasing to begin with. So again, like I said, don't just jump in there and assume that they're going to do the same thing for you. I had built a relationship with them by by being a loyal customer because of their great customer service. I also have the TLR7 HLX. And then I have the QVO Tactical Thumb Cliff. Very cool pickup, guys. I'm thumbs forward shooter, so this ledge right here has made it great, and no issue with holster fitment. I do have a T-Rex arm sidecar holster here. I did put a little tape around it. The palm swell is not enough for me, but if I change the back strap, I can't hit the mag release. So the Fuse does come with a magwell here, which I think is awesome little addition. So like I said, you get a magwell, you got the X Macro grip with two or three, I want to say three back straps, small, medium, large, and then you get the three mags, the two 21 rounders and the 17 rounder. You also get a few extra fiber optic sights here, which I'm going to have a video out soon reviewing this optic and showing you how to replace these. So stay tuned for that. Make sure if you're not subscribed already and you want to see more on this optic and how to change your fiber optic front sights, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm also going to be reviewing everything on this gun. Will be in a review of its own, a standalone review. So let's go ahead and take her down. Okay, guys, so we do have our DPM systems guide rod kit in here now. I probably got 400 or 500 rounds through this kit between springs. I'm still working on getting you guys a review for that. I already found the combo that I like the most. The combo that I have on it currently makes it shoot just as flat as my full-size Echelon. So this is a very great kit. Like I said, DPM systems, it is definitely worth the money, guys. You're swapping out your little plastic guide rod here and spring kit for something that's all metal, and then you basically can tweak your gun any way you want to. If you want to tune it for a comp or whatever, this kit's got you covered. We will be doing a full review on that. Do have the choice of green or red fibers. I'm sorry if I missed that. Let's give it a little cleaning, guys. We'll talk a little bit more about it. Do I suggest you buy this gun? 100% I suggest you buy it. This has been one of my favorite purchases of all time, really. I was very stoked to get the Echelon last year. Kind of disappointed in the fact that we didn't get very much support for it. Also, guys, this is the first cleaning I've done through the 2,000 rounds. I have not cleaned it, not a single time. I wanted it to fail, and it wouldn't. It wouldn't, guys. We did have the few slide locks, which I'm pretty positive that it was not riding the slide. I'm pretty positive it's this magazine through the research I've done. A few people have had to trade Sig magazines in quite frequently, regardless of how long they've been out on the market. When they get a new gun, sometimes Sig just doesn't, get their mags in line. I do hear a lot of people complain about Sig, how they pass their R&D on to the customer. I'm not so much worried about that because, in my opinion, um, when you buy a new gun, you shouldn't just stick it on your body, on your person, and just start carrying it the next day. I feel like you need to go out, test the gun, make sure it's running properly, make sure it does what it claims to do, get trained with it, um, and really become comfortable with the gun and make sure that it's running flawlessly before you start carrying it every day. So I'm not so much worried about their passing off their R&D or whatever, their QC, however you want to call it. I don't really have so much issue with them doing that because I want to see innovation come out quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker. Um, I can deal with a few hiccups, sending some guns back, getting them fixed, whatever. But I bought this gun about 3 months after the launch, and I was quite nervous because of all the YouTube reviews on it. Everybody said, "Man, these mags suck." The 21 rounders. I had zero issues out of the 21 rounders. Both the 21 rounders and the 17 rounders were very, very hard to load to begin with, but I've run into that issue with every gun. Um, by the way, SC14 guys, the only gun cleaner I use, safe on all materials, non-toxic, and it works. So check them out. Uh, Anyways, so magazines, no issue besides this one here. Like I said, really it may just need a good cleaning. That could have been what's causing it, is the not cleaning the magazine for 1,000 rounds or more. Um, but again, I'm going to put a few hundred more through it after I clean it and see if I run into that issue again. Um, would I trust my life with this gun? Absolutely. I'm not worried about 5 or 6 malfunctions through a full 2,000 rounds, especially with no cleaning whatsoever. It also the fuse also comes with extended controls, so you got extended mag release, um, extended takedown lever, and extended magazine, or not magazine release, but extended slide release. So very, very happy with this purchase, guys. I suggest you go out and buy one. If you only had one gun for the rest of your life, this would be the one to pick up. Okay, so it conceals like an X macro, it shoots like a 320, and I'm serious about that. I know that might sound a little, whatever, and I'm not really too worried about it. You can flame me in the comments if you want to. This gun shoots like a 320. It really does. You add a few extra modifications to it, and this gun uh, shoots. I'm telling you, it shoots better than my full size echelon. Um, so this is a gun that if you were only to buy one um, for 2025, this is the one to get. So again, like I said, guys, the gun has been phenomenal. It is modular. You can take your chassis out of it, put it in a different frame. I actually have an AXG Legion frame coming that I bought on Black Friday for a project that I'm going to do, and I just want to keep it on the DL for right now. But I do have a special project in mind, um, and I bought it on. I was lucky enough to get it on Black Friday, um, and somewhere between them packaging it and it showing up to my house for a signature, it was stolen. Sig had. I did reach out to Sig. I wasn't very happy, and the guy at customer service did kind of get a little rude with me, and I almost lost my temper. I'm very good in those situations most of the time, but that really broke my heart because I had been looking and looking online um, to get one used, and I couldn't find any, and I finally got that one, and I was so excited, and stolen. So I'm waiting on that from Sig. They don't know when they're going to have them back in stock. Um, but it is what it is. Um, I may end up putting it on my wife's gun just because I like pampering her. She's a very, very good woman. I don't deserve her. I really don't. She's been with me through the hardest times, the toughest times, the best times. She's always been by my side. Ricky is definitely lucky to have Geraldine. Um, but we do, like I said, we're gonna have a full review on the DPMS systems. We're gonna have a full review on the EPS, or not the EPS, excuse me, the SES carry. I do have the SES 320 on my Echelon. I love these optics, guys. Very, very great optic. Enclosed optic. It's a green dot. Um, I like it better than the EPS carry. I do. I know it's not made out of the same material. I do have one gripe about it that I will go over in the full review after I've had a little more time behind the dot. But it has definitely been me picking up the SCS carry and the SCS 320 has been a game changer, guys. They've both been great, great optics. Um, this thing's really not too terribly dirty for the amount of rounds I've put through it. Another issue that people kept saying they were having in those initial reviews is that the gun got hot. And if I can find the footage, I'll show you guys where I shot 100 rounds like as fast as I could. Well, I shot the 18 rounds, so 17 plus one. I shot the two 21 rounders with an extra round in there, so 22. I shot three of those back to back to back to back to back, and then I put my hand on the barrel and I hold it. If I can find the video, I'll put it up. This cleaning video is probably going to go a little longer than it should have. Um, but, and I know I'm probably missing a few things, guys, but bone stock, this is a great gun. You add a few dollars to it, and it's the only gun you ever need. You could use this as a duty gun. It's big enough. I don't feel any snappiness in it when before I did any of the upgrades. But I'm kind of odd when it comes to that because, like, I had a Hellcat OSP for a couple years, and um, people said it was snappy, and I just didn't really feel it. Um, I guess I'm used to snappy guns. I don't know. I mean, yes, I understand that it is a little bit harder to shoot, but I just when people say it's snappy, it's snappy. It's going to be snappy. It's a concealed carry gun. Um, but other than that, guys, I'm gonna finish cleaning this up off camera. Um, but I do want to give a shout out to Royston Gun and Pawn. They always have what I need. They take care of me when I go there. We do have patches on the channel for sale. Hit me up in the email. There's an email in my description. If you want a patch, I'll get you one sent out. It's just a great way to support me, support Ricky. Come on, Geraldine. Geraldine needs some new digs. So it's a good way to support us. You also get a case with it. I'm sorry, I kind of missed this. You also get a large case for it, along with the mags. Overall, great gun, guys. I mean, I'm telling you, if you have the opportunity to go out and buy it, like I said, I bought this with my own money. I'm not some YouTuber giving you a review with the gun that was given to him. I bought this gun and I was kind of worried, honestly, and it has surprised me and it's turned me into a Sig slut. So if you have the money, if you don't have the money and you have a few guns that you don't carry because they're too snappy or they're too big, take them, trade them in, pick you up one. I'm telling you, this fits so many avenues. I honestly, if I had to turn all my guns in today and could only have one, this is the one I would go with as a pistol, as far as a pistol goes. We also have a few more things coming to the channel, guys. I did pick up a Holosun Raid from my boys at Freedom Gorilla with my own money uh, for the Mantis 50-day challenge. So if you haven't checked out the Mantis video, check it. I'll link it at the end of the video. We're going to do a 50-day challenge with the Mantis system. This will be the light for that gun. We're going to deck it out, do a bunch of testing with live rounds, and then we're going to run the Mantis for 50 days and then do another test at the end and see where we're at. This is going to be part of that. Also, guys, if you haven't checked out the 2A team, check out the 2A team. We have a podcast. I think I have a small clip talking about the veterans, the honoring veterans build that I'm going to do with my AR-10 that I picked up from Bear Creek Arsenal. Uh, that's just a little clip from the podcast. So if you're interested in checking out the podcast, just go check out that little clip or go to 2A Ninja's channel, and he has got all of our podcasts there. Um, if there's anything I've missed or anything you want to know, drop it down in the comments below. I appreciate y'all watching. Like I said, we are going to have a full review on every part. I have already put out the review on the QVO Tactical Thumb Ledge and the T-Rex Arms holster. They are in the long format section, but we will get a TLR7 HLX review up. We'll also get a DPM Systems review up, and we will get an SCS carry review up. Like I said, guys, definitely go out and get you one. Appreciate y'all. By the way, we also have a surprise coming to the channel that also has to do with this gun. There's actually going to be like 3 or 4 major videos for this gun. Probably by the time we're done, we're going to have 5,000 rounds through it. So y'all stay tuned. Like I said, we got a couple surprise parts and stuff coming in from some different companies for this build. So make sure you hit that subscribe button so that way you don't miss nothing on the P365 Fuse, guys. Definitely recommend you go out and get one. Y'all don't forget to smash that like button. Not your sister. Give her a break. Come on, Ricky.